So I'm sure most of you have now heard about all the drama when it comes to the Artesian Build debacle, and if you haven't, then go check out one of the many videos that have covered it. But in short, the bad owner made a bad decision and now the company is going bye-bye. But that isn't what I want to talk about today, since I kind of feel like it's just kicking a dead horse at this point. Rather, I want to talk about the Artesian Build business model, how it worked, how other companies are using it, and why it's kind of a problem. So Artesian Builds was just another generic system integrator, which means that they would buy consumer hardware and build the PC and charge a good amount of overhead because they could. In reality, their PCs were no different than any other system integrator. They all use the same parts and have similar warranty policies. In all honesty, when looking at their PCs, I thought that they were pretty bad themselves. They were overcharging by a lot compared to their competition, but they had a pretty large staff team and their CEO didn't seem to be doing too bad in the money department, so clearly people were buying their systems. But that didn't make sense because in terms of comparison, their pricing was non-competitive with the market as a whole. That then begs the question, how were they selling PCs? That brings us to their business model. See, many PC companies have figured out that the most inexpensive and effective way to get people to buy their gaming systems is to offer some sort of partner program with creators. In essence, this program will give the creator a kickback for every PC sold through that creator's specific link. This is great for the creator because the barrier of entry is basically zero and the potential upside is enormous. But it's even better for the PC companies because for all the promotion they are getting, they only have to pay out when they make a sale, in which case they're already making money. It also helps that there's basically no risk to this approach because no matter how big or small a creator is, if no one uses the link, that's fine. They didn't spend any money in the first place. And if some guy's making a ton of sales, who cares? The margins on the PC are already crazy, so why not give him 5% of the sale price? This is a practice that is being wildly adopted in the gaming PC space. Pretty much every gaming PC company is offering a program just like this or similar to this, and it is wildly successful. I mean, there are even companies selling PCs that are being branded by certain creators, and I'm sure there are going to be many more ways companies are going to try and brand their gaming PCs with content creators in the future. And I don't think at its core it's a bad idea. Again, it's a great way for smaller creators to make some extra money on the side, but there are some downsides to this. Like I said before, I don't think Artesian PCs were very good compared to what else is on the market, and most of the companies that do this same kind of advertisement fall into the same niche, and there's a reason for that. These companies don't have to rely on being competitive to sell their product to customers because they can just use the reputation and influence of the creators within their program to sell their PCs. Many of the people who buy these computers buy them just because their favorite content creator gets a cut of the sale or because they trust the creator's opinion when it comes to these products. So because the company doesn't have to worry about being price competitive, they can increase their margins by a huge amount. Now, I think you guys can kind of see the problem. Most of the people who are buying PCs from their creators probably don't know what the fair price is for a particular set of specs. They're just buying it because their favorite streamer said to. Now, again, I understand the point of wanting to support your favorite creator. I mean, if you are already going to buy a gaming PC, why not let them have some of the money you are spending on it? But the pricing is just so egregious that most of the time you'd be better off just sending them a separate donation and then buying your PC. And it's not like the PC companies don't know that most of the people who are buying their PCs aren't very tech savvy. That's why most of them try and show how good their warranties are or how good their customer support is, not how competitive their product is. People who don't know a lot about tech think warranties are worth the extra couple of $100, but as long as you take care of the PC, most of the time you won't need one. Even then, almost every company that sells gaming PCs is forced to provide a 1-year warranty on their PCs by law. And even if it breaks out of that time frame, most of the individual parts in the computer are covered by a manufacturer warranty, which most of the time extends up to 2 to 3 years. In my opinion, it's just dumb to buy a certain PC because of a warranty, but that is how a lot of these companies are justifying their prices. And that is what I find ironic about the whole Artesian Build thing. Since the company is shutting down, there is no one who's going to hold up the warranty you have on one of their PCs. If the PC ever has a problem, you can't go back to them since, they're out of business. So pretty much everyone who had bought one of their PCs paid that premium for nothing. And it would be ignorant to think that this is only going to happen this time. There are tons of other small gaming PC companies that are going to do the exact same thing. And if one of them has a slip up like Artesian, or they just run into money trouble, they are going to leave all the people who paid a premium for their products high and dry. So if I could offer some advice to those of you who may be looking for a PC in the future, don't buy a PC just because it has a long-term warranty. And when you are looking to buy a PC, make sure you do your research. Even if it is your favorite streamer and you trust them, don't take their word as truth when it comes to a product, especially if it's not something they are knowledgeable about. Go out, look on forums, look at benchmarks, or go to a tech-savvy friend and ask them for help. And I know this is kind of a shameless plug, but you could also check out the channel Discord server. We help a lot of people there with their PC and tech-related questions, and overall, it's just a great community. The link will be down in the description if you guys want to check that out. Now that about does it for this one. If you did end up enjoying it, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Feel free to leave a comment down below, whether that be a question or a concern. I'll be more than happy to sit down and talk with you guys about this topic. But yeah, that about does it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.